okay, fine. As soon as this last lady gets in her seat here, we can continue the show. But you know, she takes her time, and when she's ready, we can continue the show. All right, thank you very much. The show can go on. Ladies and gentlemen, the final panel of the weekend. You obviously know who it is because there's 12,000 people lined up on each side of questions. Good luck to you. I would hope that you combine them somehow, some way. He is one man. What'd you say? Don't lock me out. Arrest me. Sexy. Without further ado, I just met this man backstage. He's absolutely lovely. I know you're going to enjoy him. I know you're excited for him. Make some damn noise for Eric Winter. Bro, I'm telling you, this is the single greatest room. I've been doing conventions for 15 years with Creation, and this is one of the best rooms full of the best people. I'm excited to leave you with. Enjoy this. Guys, have fun, make it count, and remember, right? What'll happen if you do something I don't like?
Don't throw your boot.
I'm gonna throw my boot at somebody. Have fun.
Thanks, bro. All right. All the questions coming from this side?
No, both.
Oh, you guys are doing that to me again, right? I think somebody's over there, but they're over there, and I can't see anything. There's lights coming at me. All right, who's going first? Okay.
Lucy calls herself Tim's honey bunny. When and why do you think Tim gave her that pet name?
That's a great question. I have no idea. No idea. I wish I could give you a better answer. Yeah, I don't know. The writers, when they came up with it in the room. Sorry, I wish I had a better answer. Am I over here now?
Hey, Eric.
That would have been weird. Girl, hey.
Hey, so what would it like you to play a dual role in the show as Tim and Dim?
Listen, I say this all the time, and people forget, when I did that, I actually played 3 roles. People leave out that I played Jake.
Oh yeah.
So Jake was his own character. That's what inspired Dim. So, you know, you had Jake, a totally different person, then you had Tim, and then you had Tim trying to pretend to be Jake. So it was one of my favorite things I've ever done on the show. I mean, hands down. I've never played a doppelganger. When I shot Jake, we would have my stand-in reading lines as Tim while I was Jake, and then we'd switch, and then he would be standing in for Jake, and I'd be doing Tim. And that was the weirdest thing to shoot on the day, to be fully tatted up, do all that, you know, all that work, kind of come into a character, and then act opposite of somebody that's not Tim. It was great. I hope that we see, if Tim lives, I hope that we see more. Good question.
And also, how's it been for you to been on the show since the very first episode?
How's it been for me?
Yeah.
Amazing. I mean, to have a run like this, it's working with people that, getting along with everybody that I care so much about, and be able to blast. I mean, I can't tell you how rare it is, and you've probably heard this many times, we all say this, to be on a show going into 9 seasons and everybody still gets along, everybody still laughs, makes going to work easy. And I have to say, playing a character like Tim has been a gift, because every year I'm totally surprised with what I'm getting. So I expect the same this year. If I
Got it.
Thanks, Eric.
thank you.
My name's Callie. Who's your favorite and least favorite rookie character besides yourself?
Ooh. I don't have a least favorite, to be honest. I really don't. And I think, you know what? You took the words out of my mouth. It's gotta be Smitty. It's so dang fun. I love Smitty. Who doesn't love Smitty? You don't love Smitty? You do love Smitty.
No, I don't.
Oh, really?
He's
He's so good. Smitty, and listen, that's a guy that came in with one line as a guest star. And he's turned into one of the best recurring characters on TV.
Yep.
It's amazing. So he's one of my favorites.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Hannah.
I almost did it. Okay, you're not talking.
since you were, I think you said you were almost not cast for Tim initially because you were too nice as a
Yeah.
person. What's something you do as an actor to get into the mindset of being Tim Bradford, the grumpy cop?
A grumpy guy. That really stuck with me, man. That episode. You know, now it's really easy. I've been doing it for so long. It's so, I literally go to work for the first day back from hiatus and I fall right back into the character. In the pilot, which is always one of my favorite episodes, you know, when I'm asked about things like that, because it was the first time to really explore diving in, you know, day after day with the character. And I had to stay pretty locked in with what I wanted to accomplish in the role, especially with the big, you know, reveal with my ex-wife, with Isabel. And I think for me, the audition process was so easy for me to finally drop into the character because I was told by everybody I could not do it. So it made me so upset. So it was so great to just be angry in a room at people who said I couldn't, and it helped me get the job.
You did it out of spite. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Lexi, and I was wondering if you think you're similar to Tim Bradford in any way, and if so, how?
If I'm similar?
Yeah, like in real life.
Yeah, I would say in the ways that Tim is, you know, super loyal to the ones he cares about, and he's very devoted to protecting those around him. I'm not as rough around the edges, but I am pretty strict, even in my own household. And I appreciate the way Tim respects his profession and just honors it all. You know, he does such a good job at carrying out his job for the best intentions with the people around.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My name's Elaine, and I was wondering what your least favorite couple on the show was.
Guys, get me in trouble. I don't have a least favorite couple. I really don't.
Are you sure about that?
Who would be my least favorite couple? I don't know about Lucy and Nolan. So, who? Oh, well, that was an interesting one. I don't know. Right now, I'm a little bit upset with Wesley. I want to see what happens to that situation. That might be my least favorite couple coming up. Let's find out what happens in season 9.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dory. I'm from Austin, Texas, and I'm actually a former police officer, canine handler, and trainer.
Awesome.
And now I run a 501c rescue for the working breed dogs. So my question for you is, well, first, you are a dog lover. Yeah, and you actually have
Kojo, yeah, on the show.
He is Kojo, the king of canines.
You know what?
King of canine, is that
King.
right? So if the department were to have a canine unit assigned, and you were to oversee that, how would
Love
you
that.
feel about that?
I would love it.
And how do you think you would be harder on the dog or the dog's handler?
I want to be the handler. Listen, I did a pilot years ago that no one would ever have seen for TNT with this girl, Trisha Helfer. I don't know if you know Trisha. But it was a search and rescue show, so I got to work directly with a dog the entire pilot, and that was my companion, St. Bernard. It was awesome. So if I could be in a situation like that where we had a canine unit, I think Tim would try to throw himself in that situation to show them how to do it, because Tim can do everything, kind of thing. Even though he probably never was a canine handler. But he would definitely be hard on the handler.
Okay, well, I'm going to be pitching this to your team.
Let's do it.
Hi. So I memorized all of your guys' badge numbers, and I was wondering if you could...
I don't even know my badge. You're impressive.
Do you want me to tell you it?
Please do. I know it's got four numbers now.
34831. It used, well, now it's 348.
Do I have 4 or 5? I have 4 down, right?
Yeah, it used to be 34831.
Wow, impressive. What was the question?
If you could remember your badge
Oh,
number.
no. Guys, I don't remember anything on the show. People ask questions all the time. And y'all think I make it up. It's such short-term memory on the show. Like, I know my lines and I know my choices when I'm in scenes, and then I'm out of it and I'm on to the next thing. So my badge number I don't think I ever learned it, unless it was in a line of a scene, and I forgot it. But good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, my name is Allie, and my question to you is, what life lesson have you learned from Tim after playing him for 9 years now? So what's been your lesson from him?
Ooh. That's good. Probably just to not give up on people who might be in a struggle of a situation, right? Like never, I have kids, right? And I see them go through challenges. Not that I ever give up on them. I see you go through challenges, and people can pull through any challenge if you give them the drive and the input to continue to strive and move forward. So I think Tim's done a good job with his rookies. He hasn't given up on any, and I think it's one of his strong qualities for sure.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hi, my name is Carson, and there's like a lot of rumors about this in the fandom, so I just wanted to know, is the dog that plays Critter now still the same dog?
It is. He's a way more mannered dog. He was like a baby when we got him. He didn't listen all that well. Sweet dog, but was kind of, he was a puppy still a little bit. And it's the same guy. And I forgot what his actual... Macklin. That's right, Macklin. He is very treat driven. A lot of people who wonder who his favorite is, it's whoever's got the treat. He doesn't care about anything but the treat.
Thank you.
Yep.
Kiss, marry, kill, or adopt. Selena, Nyla, Angela, and Lucy.
Oh, I can't play that game. They're all great. They're all great. I'm not gonna kill anybody. No, I can't answer that, but everybody's great.
Change Nyla out for Caleb.
You had Caleb in there? We gotta kill him.
Change.
Caleb's gotta go.
Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna disagree. But yeah, it was Lucy, Angela, Caleb, and then Selena.
Oh, I didn't hear Caleb. Caleb gotta go. Kill him. It's the best I can do.
You didn't finish the other three?
I don't know the other two. I'll go with that answer. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Taylor. I was wondering, have you or any of the cast ever taken something from the set, and if so, what was it?
Took a loaf of bread. Everybody knows about that loaf of bread. It's a true story. Loaf of bread lived with me for almost a whole season. I've also taken a couple of trinkets, police memorabilia that I think are fun, coffee mugs, stuff like that. Talked to the prop department.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Leah, and I was wondering, who do you goof off with the most during the set, like on set?
Who do I goof off with the most? Richard. And I say it like that because it is a war between he and I all the time. Like we have the most fun teasing each other, poking fun at each other. Whatever I have, he wants two of them. I mean, it's a brotherly dynamic nonstop. Yeah?
Hi, my name's Aaliyah, and my question was, how was it filming the final scene where Tim and Lucy get drugged?
That was wild. We didn't know anything until we got the script. We didn't know a single thing. Saw it, and I was like, ooh, some people are gonna be mad. And we have Bill Rowe, our directing EP. He's phenomenal, and he just set up such an amazing looking shot. He had so many creative ideas with the ending. So it was fun. It was fun knowing what was in store at the very end.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm Alexa, and my question is if you're goofing off with the cast member, do the directors have to have him leave because you guys can't film because it's
No, we just get yelled at. We are like children, and they say, stop! You gotta shoot! The crew gets, the crew knows, and we get the crew laughing. That makes me very happy when we get the crew laughing. But, every minute we waste is money. It's not good. And there's been times it's gotten so bad, and I see the crew just laughing with us and crying behind the camera, and we sometimes take a pause for a couple minutes just to kind of regroup and get back into it because we know we have to finish the scene. So yeah, we just get told to eventually shut up.
Hi, my name's Aubrey, and I was wondering what it was
Tell me what 2 11.
Season 2, episode 11.
Well, I know that. But what was that doing? Day of Death? Was that the actual barrel? Yes. All right, guys, I'm not making this up. Remember, that was a big episode. The whole thing was big, and it was so fun to shoot that. The location we went to was wild. You know, the helicopter flying around, that was cool. Getting out of the barrel was insane. Like all of it. It was just a very heavy and action-packed episode. So whenever we get a chance to do these things that are different than the everyday episode, it's fun as actors. As viewers, I know it's torturous, right? You're going, this is crazy, but for us, it's a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If it were up to you, do you want to see Tim and Lucy come out of their recent kidnapping alive? And if so, how do you
Well, if I die, that just sounds pretty, like it's gonna get a reaction. I like that. You know, I have no idea what's in store. Haven't seen a script, and nothing's up to me, so I can't even give you an answer for that. But I think it would be very fun to see the struggle, whatever it is, play out. Like, I don't think it should be resolved fast. So I'm hoping whatever happens is dramatic, heavy, and goes on for a little bit. You know, I don't want a quick resolution. It's no fun when it's quick.
Hi, I'm Natalie, and I just finished watching Witches of Eastend.
Oh.
Tonight. I wanted to know if you think your character Dash would ever date Lucy Chen.
Dash? Probably not. No. And I think, talk about a show with a rough cliffhanger at the end. Jeez, there was like 7 cliffhangers at the end of the whole second season, and then the show was canceled.
Yeah, you like took over your brother's
Yeah.
and left them to.
It was so cool. We've talked about trying to redo that as a movie, and it was too hard to put it together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, so I know the stunties do a lot of the fights and the action sequences, but I also know you guys as cast do some of it yourselves as well. Have you done any martial arts training or anything contact-wise to like prepare for that stuff?
I haven't done any real hardcore training. I've done quite a few stunts throughout my career, so I've always been able to work with great stunt coordinators. Dave, our stunt coordinator, is phenomenal. And he always sets me up with great rehearsals, maps everything out. It's like a dance, you know, it really is. And like the elevator scene, that fight this last season, I got hit in the face in the middle of the scene. It sucked. And the guy felt so bad. He was like, oh, just keep going, keep going, keep going. I was already in it, my jaw was already swollen, my hand was swollen from when we flew out of the elevator. So clearly I'm not great at it because I keep getting hurt. But there's been a couple times in season 2 I almost got caught with an uppercut, would have broke my nose. It hit me, and if it was a little closer, I would probably broke my nose, and that would have been bad. So not enough training to protect myself, but enough experience to try to sell it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Valentina, and my question is, in season 9, will we get Chenford wedding? And if we do you think it will be a normal wedding or a crazy one like the others? I know you probably can't answer this, but if you can give us a little bit information.
My answer couldn't be more truthful when I say I have no idea. Like, I haven't seen a thing. Literally, nobody's seen a script. No one. So I don't know what's going to happen. But I imagine, look, if you look at the course of the show, there's been a few traditional ones. I feel like this wouldn't be as traditional. And every time, Lexi's so smart at crafting things. He flips everything upside down. As soon as you think something one way, it flips. So I don't know what's in store, but I think it'll be interesting. It won't be just straightforward.
What do you hope for the wedding?
I honestly don't put my personal thoughts into it because I like to be surprised. And I mean that. For me, so much of the joy as an actor is not knowing what's going to happen. So when I get a script, I love the surprise. If I try to say too much, then I'm planning for things and it's way more interesting. When you do a show for 8, 9 seasons, you've got to find things that are going to excite you, right? Things that keep it interesting. So whatever Lexi comes up with, I'm game.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I know Melissa said that y'all have like a hoot together, and I quote on the show, but what's your favorite memory with Melissa on set when the cameras aren't rolling?
I gotta say, one recently was when we did the chicken dance with Lizette, and we were all together out there. That one, and Richard saying, "Give me my money." I've watched those clips, my own post, like too many times. Because it literally brings me joy. We were laughing so hard. Oh my God. At Richard in particular, oh, I was in tears. So those moments, I think those times we've done pranks on people, it's been some of the highlights.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Tegan, and first, do you like this?
I don't know what that is. Is that a voodoo doll?
It's your face on a thing, and it says, "I heart you."
Oh, thank you. I do like it.
My question is, what happened to the Tim test and Lucy lessons, and will we ever see them again?
It's a great question. Listen, Tim went into this watch commander role and all these Tim tests dropped. So I hope we get Tim out in the streets more, if he lives. I hope we get him out in the streets more.
Eric.
I don't want to give anything away because I don't know. I want to get him out in the streets more. You know, that's the bottom line. I think we got those Tim tests because he was out there trying to make people better cops. And that was fun. And I say same thing I think with the Lucy lessons, right? It was just trying to make people better cops. So I do, those are some fun things that Tim would do throughout the years that really gave him a lot of individuality on the show. So when he was hard and strong on everybody, even Jackson, you know, trying to put him through the ringer when he was training him in season 1, or did I train him in season 2? I don't know, I worked with him on one of those early seasons, and if we get him back out in the field, I think we'll see him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Jackson, and I was wondering if you could direct an episode, what would you have happen?
Well, that's tough. If I were to do an episode, I'd want one of those, and I wouldn't know what to do. I'm not versed in directing, nor have I shadowed to learn enough. But I would love a big action episode. Like our season 8 finale was massive. I wish I had the ability to do something like that. I mean, it was like a military movie at one point, you know? And that kind of stuff, directing, that's fun. That is fun.
Thank you.
Sure.
Hi, my name is Emma, and my question is, what is your favorite part about working with Melissa?
Probably the laughter, you know, like the jokes that we'll all play and just the goofing around. I think it makes it so much easier when, you know, you work with people and they don't take themselves too serious and you don't take yourself serious, so everybody can kind of just be easygoing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Taylor. I was wondering, you said at an earlier con that you think Tim started to fall for Lucy in like the virus episode. And my question is, do you think the fact that Lucy witnessed the Isabel trauma on day 1 and she was so kind and empathetic about it, do you think that's kind of maybe where he started to be like, because he hadn't felt that before?
No, I don't think anything that early would have clicked or shifted for Tim. I don't think so, because I think he went through so much with the Isabel situation. I don't think he would allow himself to be there that readily. Sure.
Hi, my name is Gabby, and if Tim now could give season 1 Tim any advice, what would it be?
I don't think season 1 Tim would ever listen to season 8 Tim. I think he'd think season 8 Tim was crazy. Season 8 Tim's gotten a little soft. I think season 1 Tim had a lot more edge, and it was fun. So I don't know that season 1 Tim would listen to him, but I think the advice would be, man, you know, chill out a little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, what is your favorite Tim test, and how did you feel when Lucy turned it around on you?
Oh, that was good. How did it turn around on me? Probably the bomb in the trash can was pretty fun. That was pretty fun. I'm gonna go with that. Because it was just such a mess. It happened to me though too, so. But not as bad. That's my answer.
Hi, my name's Charlotte, and I don't know if you remember, but if you do remember, how did like they get Kojo to deliver that letter to Lucy after the birthday?
They worked with him over and over, the trainers. I mean, he did that perfectly. I told you, he wanted that treat. So put it in his mouth, ran it over, he got a treat. And I'm pretty sure she paid him with the treat when he got there. So that's how it works. And not on camera, but we do like 3-4 rehearsals in a row. So he knows if I do this, I'm gonna get the treat at the end.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi. If Chenford had a kid, what do you think it would be named?
No clue. Your guess is as good as mine. I really don't know. I couldn't even begin to put that together. Tim would probably go more like a straightforward type of name, I can imagine. It wouldn't be too creative. Knowing Tim, because he's not good at it. That's the best answer I can give you, because I really don't know. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Donna. I was wanting to know, are you going to be getting your run on like in stores, or is it just going to be in this online?
No, we're in stores in select markets right now. So we're throughout Florida, Total Wines, a lot of that. Those stores, Specs in Texas, Total in California, but we'll be expanding to about 10 states by August. So we'll be in a lot of the chain stores in New York, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania. We'll have Texas, California, Florida still, Nevada, online, obviously Colorado. We're going to be here, Tennessee. We're going to be in Georgia. Yeah. So by August, it'll be a lot easier to find in more store locations and in more on-premise bars and hotels.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
My name is Caroline, and if Tim had a theme song, what do you think it would be?
I've been asked this before, and I think I joked and said living on a prayer. So I'm gonna go with that.
Thank you.
Sure.
Hi, my name is Savannah. I would like to know, personally, when do you think Tim started having feelings for Lucy and vice versa? Like, when did you think she started having feelings for him?
Probably the undercover op was when it got weird. I don't know if they were definable, but things were getting jumbled around in the brain, I'm sure, for Tim at that point.
Okay, and also, I don't know if you recognize the costume, but I did dress up as Juicy.
Yeah, I did.
Costume contest yesterday.
That's great. That's great.
Hi, I'm Jen, and I was wondering what you think Tim's most used emoji is.
Eye roll. For sure. It's one of my most used emojis too. Good question. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Riley, and I'm going into the police academy in January, and
Right.
I know you got tased on the set, and I want to know how you prepared for that, because I will have to go through it.
I did not prepare. What happened was I came in for training a little later than everybody that season, and they all said they had done it. So I was actually the first person that got pranked on this show, believe it or not. Maybe that's why my revenge tour started. They all said they got tased. I was like, well, hell, I'm getting tased too. If you guys did, I'm doing this for sure. Got my ass tased, and then they were like, we didn't do it. So I'm the wrong person to give you advice to prepare, because I was duped. And it hurts. Let me just tell you, it's not comfortable.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Autumn. I wanted to ask, who do you think is going to be the next leader in command now that Tim and Lucy both got kidnapped?
The next in command?
Yes.
Between those two or just on the show?
No, who do you think is going to be the next, sergeant that takes place while y'all are kidnapped?
I don't know if we'll see another sergeant right away. I think those two will be sergeants, and I think we got to figure out, Gray's got to come back in the fold in a way where he can use his authority, because Richard is so good as sort of that father figure, big brother, overseeing everybody. We all trust him, his knowledge and experience. So I don't think we'll see another sergeant right away. Like, I don't think that's in Nolan's path immediately. And he'd be the only one that would make sense at the moment, just because everybody else is still too low on ranks. You know, the detectives, I don't think we're losing them as detectives. They'll probably stay in that position. So let's see, unless they bring in some sergeant. You never know, they could bring in somebody else. That doesn't really help you, I'm sorry. Any other questions on that?
No, I'm not going It's going to be a long conversation.
I've asked you before, and I know it can take like hours to film one scene. So have you ever done something on set waiting to be filmed and got yelled for it? Because I have.
Have I ever done it? Repeat that?
Like, have you ever been bored on set and done something and got yelled for it?
Bored on set and got yelled at?
No, like done something because you were bored and then got yelled at it for it.
All the time. We get bored, we're in between long takes, and we do stupid things where we've played games in the back and made too much noise and knocked things over or interrupted scenes, or our laughter when if there's people that are filming and there's a group of us that are troublemakers in the back, you know, laughing, we get yelled at all the time. So I've done that far too often.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to be the most upset when they find out Tim and Lucy have been taken?
I'd say Angela probably, yeah. I'm guessing she's gonna be really pissed. I think Gray will as well, because Tim and Gray are close. They're really close. And I think those two will probably jump up right away and, you know, try to figure out what the heck's going on.
Thank you.
Sure.
Hi, my name's Retha. In the last scene that you filmed with Lucy when you guys were being kidnapped, there's a part where you're reaching for her hand, and I've seen a lot of chatter online, and me and my niece have talked about it. Are you reaching for her ring to leave her ring like she left her ring?
Yeah, some people think that's the case. No, I mean, that was something that was, Bill Rowe came up with that idea. It wasn't in the script, and Bill said, listen, I want to have this moment where we're shooting with this different type of lens to really look like you guys are getting, you know, dizzy from the medication and the drug, and you're going to kind of reach for each other right before it goes to black. And that was his idea to sort of raise the stakes, that we were trying to let the other person know we were there, and it was nothing about the ring.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Dali, and my question is, if you could change one thing about your character, what would it be?
Nothing. I really wouldn't. He's been so fun to play. His complexities are what make him special to me. The journey's been incredible, so I really wouldn't change anything about it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Liz, and I was wondering if Tim and Lucy had kids, do you think that Tim would be the bad cop parent or the good cop parent, or Lucy, or if the role?
I think Tim would be stricter for sure.
Do you think the roles could ever switch?
I don't know. I don't think Tim also, you gotta look at his childhood, right? I don't think he had the best. I think he's gonna try really hard to break, you know, his past. But I think by fault, he will probably have some flaws and be a little too strong.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hi. My question is, how do you process negative abuse or rejection without letting it affect your future performances?
I don't look at it. I try really hard not to. Unless somebody brings something to my attention, I don't pay attention to too many negative things. It's not worth it. There's too much negativity online. And honestly, it's one of the worst parts about social media. So if it were to pertain to yourself or something, like you're dealing with things, no one deserves your attention if they're speaking negativity. Don't pay attention. Honestly, so many people hide behind screens and think they can talk and talk and talk, and it's just the worst waste of energy on the planet. So don't let it ever affect you.
Hi, my name's Raina, and I was wondering if you could bring one character back from the dead, who would it be?
Monica, you want? Really?
Jackson.
Huh?
Jackson.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jackson would be great. Yeah, he would be great. That was a tough thing to go through. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to probably say the Jackson character would probably be the one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you had one superpower, what would it be? Like as you and as your character, Tim?
Was it teleporting, right? Yeah. Be somewhere right away. Better than flying. Get there a bit quicker. No bugs in your face, and I get hit by things as you're flying. I think that'd be a great thing for Tim too. You could really save the day. You pop up on somebody out of nowhere. It's a good one.
Hi, my name is Rachel. I was wondering, what is your favorite TV show? What are some of the actors that inspire you?
So many actors inspire me for different reasons. I mean, I'll just give you a couple, males that I followed through their careers: DiCaprio and Brad Pitt. I love how they always play against type. Something they do incredibly well at. And favorite shows currently, I mean, I'm watching so many right now. There's so much great TV on right now. Inception's one of them. I'm sorry, Severance, not Inception. Severance. Friends and Neighbors right now I'm watching. Love it. There's just endless, quality TV. I love Rooster. I don't know if anybody watched Rooster. So good. So yeah, there's a bunch.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hi, my question is, which cast member do you hang out with the most outside of the show, and which character do you wish you could hang out with?
Me personally, I'd probably get a kick out of Smitty. But hanging out outside the show, we all hang out when we can, but we all have very different lives going on, right? Like some of us have families and kids and all that, and some don't. So a lot of the single ones will go out and still hang out. But we work together for the majority of the year. So usually when we're off, people are trying to do other jobs or they have other responsibilities going on. So we all don't get to hang out that much when we're not filming. That's the truth.
You can hang out with me anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, since they already tricked you to get tased, would you be willing to get pepper sprayed?
So I've pepper sprayed myself on accident. My 20s. Got in an elevator, had a pepper spray thing on a ring. I was like, I wonder if this works. Sprayed it in the elevator, and I was trapped. It was horrible. Horrible. So I have not done like straight in the eyes, like the cops do at the academy, but that was a close second.
I've done straight in the eyes.
You have?
I recommend it.
Brutal. Brutal. I would do it if I had to.
You should.
I'm a little extreme like that, right? I got taste. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lydia, and what is your favorite TikTok trend right now?
TikTok trend right now? I haven't been on as much as I am when we were filming. There's a couple good Drake songs right now. They're trends that I've seen. I don't know of another one right now that would be a favorite, to be honest. That's a good question. You have one that we recommend something? I'm gonna look. I don't have one that jumps out the top of my head at the moment. So I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Maddie, and my question is if Bradford was a TO, or Bradford was a rookie, who would your TO be?
Like a current option, or what type do I think would be? Oh, I could imagine a world if it was like Nolan was Tim's TO, like back when they did that type of TO. I think it would drive Tim crazy. The way he TOs, I think Tim, coming out of the military with all his background, would still think that he knows it all, and wouldn't be as kind or respectful to that type of training. So it'd be interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Athena. First of all, congratulations on season 8.
Thank you.
And second, I know you were in Milan a few weeks ago and Melissa played a prank on you doing 6'7" when you walked in, so I'd like to hear your take on that.
Yeah, well, I don't even know how the 6'7" thing with me started. Somebody asked me to do it, or if I knew how to do it, and then I did it, and now everybody asks me to do 6'7". I just thought it was funny because I walked in and everybody got me with the 6'7" thing. It was, listen, I love a good prank. I got no problem with it.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Hi, my name is Libby, and I wanted to know what you think went through Tim's mind when he first saw Lucy as Juicy.
Laughter. Yeah, he enjoyed the embarrassment of it. I think that was a very funny reveal. So you got to kick out.
Thank you.
Yeah. Go.
My name is Cadence, and my question is, do you think you could survive a day as a real cop?
Nope. Nope. Those men and women work so hard. I have so much respect for law enforcement. I've done a lot of ride-alongs, and I've seen what it's like in some crazy situations with LAPD. It's tough. It is tough. So I don't know that I'm built for that. You know, fun fact, I wanted to be a firefighter, so I know I could do that. I was very far in the process at one point, thinking I was going to join the fire academy. So that would probably have been the direction I would have gone if it was one of the two. But I don't think I would have been a good cop.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, I'm Kaya. When the rookie is brought up around you, what's a specific memory or scene that you always think of?
I don't think of the memories that come often are the very first episode. Because you gotta remember, for us, that was like the beginning of it all. And it was for me, it was a chance as an actor to go, again, prove to people that thought I couldn't do something that I could. So that's often the first thought that comes into my mind a lot with the rookie, is I did something that people said I couldn't do. And the second thing when I think about it is just, the amazing group of castmates I get to work with.
Thank you so much.
It's me, it's not you. I promise. All the damn time, y'all don't let up on the boo in me. Eric, did I tell you it was a great room?
Great room.
Great questions, everybody.
Guys, make some noise for Eric.